Welcome to Edufundi. We are an NGO that has supported schools across South Africa since 1998. In 2015, we adapted our program to include international best practice in teaching pedagogy. This video explains what the Edufundi program entails and what our teachers and leaders will gain from it. Edufundi is passionate about seeing learners thrive, and the way to achieve this is to have excellent teaching that is supported by excellent school leadership. To do so, we focus on two key areas: classroom practice, which we call Teach Like a Champion, and instructional leadership, which we call Lead Like a Champion. We run these programs through one-on-one mentoring and coaching during teaching time in schools, as well as workshops in which we cover the theory of both programs. Let's take a look at our Teach Like a Champion program, or TLAC. This program focuses on excellent teaching to bring out excellent learning. It draws from the work of renowned educational expert Doug Lemov and his research into best teaching practice. We have adapted these techniques to suit the unique South African context in which we work, filmed our videos in home languages, and aligned them to the IQMS performance standards. Over the course of a year, teachers will learn a range of skills and techniques to perform their everyday activities more effectively. This includes managing learner behavior, planning and presenting lessons, increasing learner engagement, and checking for learners' understanding. 6 teachers participate in the program each year, 3 from the foundation phase and 3 from the intermediate phase. 2 Edufundi mentors visit teachers in their classes once a week and spend time with each teacher or mentee observing their classroom practice. Mentors use classroom observations, feedback sessions, workshops, our own training videos, and demonstrations. Mentees can reinforce their learning between visits by working through our online training content on our learner management system, which includes theory, practical activities, and a self-evaluation. The TLAC program is accredited by SACE, and participants are awarded CPTD points when they complete it, 45 points for having 20 mentoring sessions or more, and an additional 5 points for attending all the workshops. They also receive a certificate from Edufundi to add to their professional development portfolio. So, how does the TLAC mentoring process work? Before each visit, mentor and mentee agree on a focus area. The mentor will observe the mentee in a lesson as they teach. After the lesson, there's a feedback session. At the end of the session, they agree on what will be practiced in the coming week. Once the mentor leaves, the mentees, to practice on their own, use the LMS to reinforce learning and support each other until the mentors return the following week.
Each time you come into the class, you make that difference in me and in the classroom as well.
A lot of things that we were told, we were trained, we were workshopped on to improve in their style of teaching, to maintain discipline and activities that are going to make them to be involved each and every lesson.
She has helped me with all the techniques that allow me to deliver the curriculum very easily to my learners. We are now able to teach like champions.
The Lead Like a Champion LLAC program makes teaching like a champion possible. In order to be their best, teachers need the full support of the school management team. LLAC equips the school leaders with the skills and tools they need to create an environment where teachers and learners can thrive. We focus the school leadership team on instructional leadership, which looks at teaching and learning outcomes. This course runs over 3 years. The school management team works with an Edufundi leadership support coach to develop and implement strategies for effective instructional leadership, successful curriculum management, and ongoing mentoring and modeling. The LLAC process works as follows. Each school is given a dedicated Edufundi leadership support coach. They help the management team apply the theory to their specific school context, develop and implement realistic action plans, reflect and track progress. The coach also ensures that the TLAC and LLAC programs are running smoothly in the school. This takes place in different ways. Large workshops, bringing together management teams from different schools. School-specific workshops focusing on individual school needs. Follow-up visits. The leadership support coach visits every fortnight for individual coaching sessions with each SMT member, and peer support groups to facilitate the practice of ongoing professional support sessions for reflection and accountability amongst school management teams.
If you ask any teacher about what is the vision of the school, believe me, previously they won't even know what the vision of the school was and the values. But since Edufundi came, they reminded us that those values and that vision is not for decoration, but we have to align it with the curriculum and with our programs of the school.
And so when Lead Like a Champion came and they showed us, different ways on which we can, manage the school. So for me, it helped me in getting to know my teachers very well, the management of the school as well, in terms of how we can go about setting up ourselves, and then whatever we are doing, we, pass it on to those who are supervising, meaning those post-level 1 teachers there.
Now, let's look at the 3-year journey between Edufundi and the school. The responsibility shifts gradually from Edufundi mentors and support coaches to the school management team and teachers themselves. In year 1, we laid the foundations. The school heads of department, HODs, participate in the TLAC training program and receive weekly visits by an Edufundi mentor so that they become experts in the techniques and experience firsthand the teacher mentoring program. The school management team also participates in the LLAC program focused on instructional leadership. They put together action plans to support effective teaching and learning, and peer support groups, PSGs, are formed at schools to support one another and hold each other accountable for the implementation of these plans. The Edufundi support coach follows up with fortnightly support visits. In year 2, we grow teachers and leaders' skills. 6 new teachers, mentees, start to work through the TLAC program, receiving coaching and support from the 2 mentors as they develop their teaching skills. The school management team supports the implementation with lesson observations and dedicated time to review the techniques during professional development meetings. The school management team works with the Edufundi support coach and continues peer support groups, focusing on the next element of instructional leadership, planning and managing the school curriculum. In year 3, we work on long-term sustainability. This is about ensuring that teaching and learning continues to improve in the years to come, once Edufundi is not present. Another 6 teachers are selected to receive mentorship, coaching, and support. At this juncture, most of the staff will be familiar with the TLAC methodology, and the techniques become integrated into the school teaching culture. The school management teams begin to take more ownership. The SMTs are trained on how to mentor teachers and provide effective supervision and support visits. It builds mentorship into their leadership structure. Continuous peer support group sessions are facilitated by the SMT to support one another and build in a culture of reflection, professional development, and continuous learning. The learning management system is also used to supplement ongoing professional development sessions at schools. This brings us to the end of the 3-year journey. The goal of EduFundi is to equip a school with everything necessary to continue to thrive. Sustainability is vital. Our schools are part of a movement towards better support for teachers and school leaders, resulting in better learning outcomes for our nation's children, impacting and improving the lives of thousands of children for many years to come.